So with respect to your squat and the angles you should squat in, there'll be a lot of angles where you're the strongest. But I want to squat in every angle. I want to be able to squat like this, like this, like this. Because that's the kind of human being I am.
Yeah.
But just now, people are not squatting to full depth because they're trying to do a sub-optimal angle. So you're doing this here thinking that this is right, but you're not being able to go full depth because your mobility, your body structure, a lot of things aren't allowing it. So what I do is I get people to lie down, leave your legs loose, leave this loose. So I do this test. I think I saw this at Juggernaut training. And I see like here, if you notice, you're here very comfortably. But here, you're not being able to go to full range. Here you're very tight, your flexors are tight, your hips are tight, you're just not being able to go here comfortably.
Yeah.
But this is the range you want to get.
Yeah.
So just now, this.
Yes.
Give me your leg, this. Okay? Keep your legs down from here. Point your toes out. Give me your hands up. Sit up, get up, go wider, that same angle. Same angle, pointing the legs in the same angle, go wider, take your feet wider. No.
Oh, feet wider.
Yeah,
Okay.
go this wider. Stance wider. Out. Let your knees go out and sit down at full depth. This is your full squat. See how comfortably you're sitting here?
Yeah.
You're like, okay, I can sit here. Before that, you were doing this.
Yeah.
Because you thought that is the right way to squat. The right way to squat is essentially a position where your ribcage, your body is in a straight unit and you're being able to be at the full bottom position, your spine is tight, yeah. So just now this, you probably can go lower, but you're squatting, you're thinking it's right and your spine is going down, you're not getting full range of motion, or you're doing a half squat or even up to 90 degrees of squatting, which is okay. But I personally want to be able to squat here because I enjoy that range of motion. It's not about having the strongest squat only for me. Yeah. Maybe for the strongest squat, I'll use different leverages, but from a fitness standpoint, I like to be able to squat here. I like to be able to overhead squat because that's our ability if we push for it. Go into a squat, that applies with anything. You go into these positions and you spend prolonged periods of time. On your own, you're like, okay, this is not good for my back should be more straight, my hand should be here, my hand should be here, my hand should be here. Because you realize that your body has to be there. So if I have to be here, for the next 5 minutes, if I'm just going to be sitting here and talking to you guys, I will have to find a way to be at such a balance where I can also sit and I can also talk. Because just now, if I make him do this, it's going to be very uncomfortable. He's going to do this right after. It's not going to be like, okay, I can sit and talk here for 5 minutes. But because I realized I need to be efficient at this, I found that position where things are feeling right. My body is feeling right. It's getting the right amount of stretch. It's not too much. And I can speak to you. I am trying to become more efficient in the movement, in that stretch position. That's what you're going to try and do right now. And once you've done that, you'll realize when you go back to your natural squat, it's just smoother. It's butter. What I do is I try to find a grip. I try to get my lats tight. I like to get my body into optimal position. I grip it because I want to pull this rod into me. So I'm tighter. The tighter I squat, the better I squat. The more tension I can create. Obviously, you don't want to go too tight with the light movements, but the general thing is that. So what you did is hands loose. You're going up and down. You balance, sort of balancing the weight on you. Okay, you just an energy force going. What I'm doing is I'm tight, grip the ground. It's squatting with intent. It's squatting with gripping the ground. I feel all my toes. I feel the bottom of my foot, and I feel the energy get generated from the bottom to the top. So I come. I'm trying to use my body as one unit. My focus is that. What I was doing before is I was just thinking weight up and down. Which is what? Which could be right, which could be wrong. Right now I'm thinking, okay, how is it that I can squat to my best objective, which is full range of motion with good strength while utilizing my body as one unit, which is going to be my best squat. I'm not saying strongest, I'm saying my best for me. So I need to have that intent, I need to have that ability, I need to be able to do everything I can. And this all sort of started from the handstand, because the handstand is very technique oriented.
Yeah.
We focus on that because without technique you can't develop it. We don't focus on a squat because everyone can squat. But are you squatting optimally for you is what you need to figure. I could not do things like this a while back. I could not. Now this is my body's ability to be in this position. It's a new range of motion, and that's primarily one of my primary focus areas right now. I want to be more agile. I want to be more mobile, more flexible. And this is, again, it's the same thing. I had to spend a lot of time on this exact movement at the extreme ends of it with the load. And that's how I have become more flexible and agile faster. And again, this is something I picked up from Juji Mufu, who I keep speaking about, but generally also just made a lot of sense to me. But don't do it the wrong way. Don't push yourself too hard. You need to be very aware of who you are, what your limits are. You need to slowly work on it.